Yo! Are you so down bad in money that you are too poor to buy fruits? Or when you try to buy a stat refund and take a look at your frags you begin to have a mental breakdown? But you just wish the frags and money spawned in your inventory. In this video I'll show you 5 methods for AFKing frags and money, and there's an AFK money method for the first C for all my first C subscribers. This method is mainly for fragments, but you can get some money along the way. So to do this method, you gotta be in the 3rd C. And make sure to have access to a private server. Watch this video if you need help getting one for free. Next, you'll need to have the blizzard fruit equipped. Use the choppa hat, and sanguine art fighting style. And last but not least you'll need an auto key presser program like Tiny Task. Because how else are we finna AFK farm without using an auto key presser? Aight, now let's move on to the method. You gotta follow my steps to near perfection to get this thing to work. Firstly, you should go to the haunted castle and go inside the Death King's house and stand next to him. Aight, now you are finna pull up the Tiny Task program and press record. This is the most important step, so pay attention you brain rotted shitters. You are going to pretend like you are rolling from the Death King. Then once you do that you'll use the Blizzard V move. Place your mouse cursor at the closest NPC and use Sanguine Art C and X, in that order. And yeah, you are basically done, so enjoy your fragments. A YouTuber called It's Floppish. Shout out to him, had done this method and he was able to get 5,000 fragments and 800,000 money after doing this method for a while. You can get other rewards such as fire and Hallow Essence. Now we shall move on to a good money AFK method for all of my first C subscribers. Feel free to skip the next part if you aren't in the first C. I'm warning you guys again. If you are not in the first C anymore, feel free to skip as I'm literally just finna waste your time. Also, you can't obtain frags in the first C lol. Now that all of my 2nd C and 3rd C subscribers are gone. I heard if you do this method, and spin a fruit after doing this method, you'll be guaranteed a legendary fruit at least. So let's move on to how you can do the method. But before that, you'll need an elemental fruit, which most of yous will have already. And you'll need to download a program called Tiny Task. Once it's done downloading and installed, we can move on to doing the method. So firstly, all you have to do is go to the NPCs that are around your level, and make sure they don't have aura enabled, as you can get damaged while still using an elemental fruit if an NPC has aura on. But the majority of NPCs in the first C don't have it on, so you're good to go. Aight, so now once you are at the right NPC, you're finna pull up Tiny Task, press record and spam all of your fruits moves. And while you're at it, you can spam some M1s after you do all of the moves. And you're welcome guys, enjoy your money and your legendary fruit spin after your AFK session. But let's move on to the next method, and this one is mainly for AFKing money in the 2nd and 3rd Cs. This is for you all 2nd and 3rd C subscribers who need a quick and simple way to AFK grind money. You'll also need a private server so you can AFK in peace, due to hackers and bounty hunters. For the setup, you'll need to use the Quake fruit and have the V move awakened. And you can also use the choppa hat to reduce cooldowns. Last but not least you'll have to download a program called Tiny Task to do the grinding for you, and you are done with the setup. If you are in the 3rd C, skip to this timestamp, as I will be showing the best spot to AFK money in the 2nd C first. Aight, if you're in 2nd C, you're gonna go to the haunted ship, and go right here. After that record your Tiny Task to spam the Quake V move. Stop it. And press play and you are done. Enjoy your money, you're welcome. Now for my 3rd C subscribers. You are going to go to the haunted castle. Go on top of the building and behind this thing. After that press record on Tiny Task and spam the Quake V. Once you do that, stop recording and press play and enjoy your money. You can also roll at the Death King once you are done for even more money. But if you do not care about money at all, and you only want fragments, I got you. Aight, so for this method, you won't be fully AFK. You'll have to be present. But you can take breaks while doing this method. This method won't require anything. But all you gotta do is go to the raid place, and wait till someone hosts a raid for you. If it's taking a while, you can go to a brand new server. Make sure that you are tanky enough to handle the Island 1 NPCs. When the raid starts you can go to the top of a structure and chill there until the raid starts. If you see people hosting raids on a server, it's a good sign to go there. There is one more method that we haven't covered yet, and it might be the most efficient and fastest method in getting you easy frags. By the way, you'll have to be in the third sea to do this method. So if you are in the second sea, then tough luck. This method is a little bit cheesy, but it works wonders for you. But you are going to go to the cake land at the Sea of Treats Islands. And you are going to keep on switching servers until you find a server that's infested with hackers on this island. And all you have to do is wait near this portal thingy. I don't know what this is really, until it says that a dimension has spawned in the chat. Then you are going to go through the portal and try to do as much damage as you can to the Cake Prince boss, because the hackers will quickly shred the Cake Prince's health. But if you did enough damage and the boss is defeated, you will reap all of the rewards of the boss, including the 1000 fragments. And you can take a break, AFK, and continue scrolling until the next Cake Prince spawns. I highly recommend using Buddha and spamming with a fighting style to do the most amount of damage. No need to thank me, guys. Now that is the end of this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment any more useful tips and AFK methods that you have in mind.